So with the transfer window closing in just 2 hours, I've done a little bit more business. Really happy with a couple of them. One we can't register till next year though, and we've had to say goodbye to one of the best players in the world. Let's roll the intro and find out what's been going on.
In the heart of northern Italy lies a town steeped in footballing history. Welcome to Vercelli, home to one of the most storied clubs in Italian football, Pro Vercelli. Languishing in the lower leagues as its once glittering legacy faded into obscurity. But now, a new chapter is about to be written. A chapter of redemption, revival, and triumph. Get ready to witness the rebirth of a footballing legend. This is Football Manager 24, the Pro Vercelli Chronicles.
Hello and welcome back to the Pro Vercelli Chronicles. So, since you were last with me, we said goodbye to Fabiano Giroud, who's a 2.5-star current ability, 4-star potential ability goalkeeper. He's going out on loan to Juventus. And then 30.5 million, Jude Bellingham was poached by Saudi Arabia, rejected their first bid of 16, I think it was. Bellingham kicked up a fuss. I then said okay to 30, and he's gone and he's now on 1.2 million a week. So Jude's a money grabbing stood. And also Partey has gone out on loan. He's a 2.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability striker. He's 22 now. He needs game time. So we've loaned him out to Porto to hopefully get a bit of game time. And on the ins, first of all, the one that I've been really looking forward to, for £10 million, we say hello to Jan Nicholas Zeidler. He's 16-year-old goalkeeper, 2-star current ability, 5-star potential ability. He's come from Bayern Munich. He's played a game already. He's going to play a few games to try and boost these figures, but at 16, that is insane levels of goalkeeping. I think he could become very, very, very good. Next, 3.5 million for Leonardo Perdomo. He's a Uruguayan 18-year-old, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential ability, centre mid. He's currently in the under-20s, as we can't register him till next season, which I knew. I just wanted to get him in earlier so that he can become homegrown at club, was the reasoning behind it. And he was born in 2019. Oof. That's how far we are in the future now, I guess. But oof. How old am I in this? I must be getting on a bit. 54. Wow. Okay. And then for £28 million. £28 million? No. £40.5 million. Why did I read the date and then just add a million onto it? For 40.5 going up to 44, we have Daniel Carneiro. He is a 4.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability, 24-year-old midfielder from Portugal. He's going to be in a central midfield sort of role. Very good player. Perfect replacement, I suppose, for Jude. Is he as technically gifted? No, he's still only 24, so he could improve a little bit more. So yeah, I spent an extra 10 million on getting him in over Bellingham. So, you know, let's compare them. So, as you can see, Jude is pretty much better most places, but physically and speed he's better, and he's not a million miles away. So he's much more of a box-to-box midfielder, but we will see. Anyway, the team for today's game. Oh yes, we're also working on getting rid of a couple of players, Lovato and Dano. But the team for today's game is going to be Zeidler in goal with Alejandro, Weidinger, Hein and Keone at the back. Lala and Carnerio in midfield with Costa, Clerk and Pingle behind Hamadi up top. Obviously Zeidler, Dressler is the number one keeper. Zeidler's only playing because of who they're playing. Since the last game, we went on to beat Roma 2-0 with Pingle getting a double. Pingle then got a hat-trick against Lecker along with Urkel. So today we face that Mantova team, which we looked at in the last episode. So it should be a relatively comfortable win. So I thought, why not play our new goalkeeper? I might try and get him a bit of game time throughout the league when we're playing lower teams in the league. I think that makes a lot of sense. Just checking that I am recording, which I am. Let's go. Hopefully we can get a victory here. But we will see. I'm not going to push on. I'm going to just try and keep pretty calm and drink my coffee. Cheers. This is a Sea Life coffee, so parts of it, cup even, not coffee. So parts of it are green. That's why bits in the middle disappear. But Pingle's now on the break. Go on, son. Oh, he gives it away. Obviously, this team are going to be, I suppose, playing very defensively. So it will take a bit. Here's Alejandro across to Camilo, who scores on his debut for the club. Superb play. Debut goal for Carneiro. I am going to change his name. Where is he? There. What shall we call him? Nero. We're going to call him Nero. Because Carnero, I don't know, I just prefer Nero. Personally. It's not that I can't say it, I think it's a cooler name. So, if I don't like your name, you're just getting changed. And if you're a real person with that name, I give no apologies. You should be called Nero from now on. Alright? Good, we've settled that one. So, here's Costa with the penalty, and it's saved. That's not what I wanted to happen. So I'm recording this episode on Monday, and it's horrible. It's really wet and horrible outside. So, yeah, I've got with now the Adrenaline album. So I was wondering, would you guys like to see me open on video or not? What I might do is, in the second game, I might open a pack and see what we do. But yeah, if you want to see me opening the packs, then yeah, I'll see who I get. I'm more than happily show you guys. If you want it to be, Nero gets his second goal. I'm more than happily just show you as I go, or we can do its own episodes. We can do them as separate videos. What I might do is show you my initial one in this video, and then hopefully you guys can leave comments and let me know what you would prefer. I'm thinking maybe a mixture, or, you know, we will see. Here's Keone. Plays it out to Hamid. Costa. Alejandro, Clark, Lala. The only reason I'm doing it is because Ipswich are back in the Premier League. So I kind of feel like I want to get the Ipswich squad and hopefully get them all to over the next 12 months or however long they're out for. I don't know why that button's disappeared. Very odd. It was there yesterday. But we are only 2-0 up. Costa's having a bit of a shocker. I think we're going to make some changes. We are 2-0 up, so I can't see them getting any better. We're going to bring on Maradona. I could play Capello. In fact, we're going to do that. Maradona can play on the right. Who can come in centre? Vinny. And then we're going to throw Bondhouse up top as well. Why not? I think I might have just made all my substitutions before the 60th minute. Okay. Hello. Stop pulling your socks up and kick the ball, Pingle. Brushed it wide. I did 1, 2, 3. Oh, he did 4. That's all right then. We've still got one available. It's Hine. Plays it to Keone. Out to Vinny, and that shot's been deflected wide for a corner kick. So here we go now. Capello. Or Capiello. Capiello to Hine, and Hine just headers it home. Is Capiello actually a very good free kick taker, corner taker? Not particularly. Not particularly that great, but hey ho. Is Alejandro. What can he do with it? Cuts inside, plays it to Vinny. Vinny to Carreno. Capello. Capiello. Yeah, Capiello. It's just a double P put confusing me for Capiello. Come on, boys. It looks like it's all over. They've held out for a 3-0 loss, which I think's very good for them. Well done, lads. Good result. We move on to the second game, who is against Napoli. Alright, I'll see you in a second for Napoli. So, the only bit of business that actually happened on deadline day was Dano has left on a to Paris Saint-Germain. We've got a big sell-on fee, so hopefully we'll get some money if he's sold on later. Now, we also are currently working on something. In fact, it's been agreed. £79 million we spent on Karel van Hove. He's just come back from an injury, but he's 4-star current ability, 5-star potential ability, central midfielder. He's from Fulham. Don't hold that against him. He's from Belgium. Everybody loves one. He started off at Belgium, went to Bristol City for a year, had a obviously fairly good turnaround. So Fulham bought him. He's been playing in Fulham. And they had a £79 million release clause. So I thought, I was umming and ahhing, and I thought, you know what? I think we're better off doing that than letting somebody else do it. So we will see. Obviously, this guy's one that we couldn't register. I thought he was in my under... Have I? Okay, maybe he's come out. But anyway, the team for today's game against Napoli is Dressler in goal, Alejandro, Weidinger, Hein and Keone at the back, Lala and Nero in midfield, with Costa, João and Clerk behind Pingle up top. So, here we go. Come on. Done. Pingle now with the corner, plays it in, and is that a penalty? Referees going to VAR, and VAR's confirmed it is a penalty. Who's going to take it today? Costa again. He bounces back from a miss yet in the earlier episode. Well played. Come on, boys. Now let's just keep going. Napoli, obviously one of the bigger sides in the league. So we will see about that. Pingle! Just over. Come on, Pingle. With the ball. What can he do with it? Davies makes the save, and obviously that's our former keeper, Davies. God, these are stuck down well. There we go. Just pop that in the bin, and we will be opening a pack live on camera. Let's see who we get. First of all, we have Totti for Wolves. Then we have Konsa for Villa. There we go. We'll do those two last. Dwight McNeil from Everton, is it? Yes, Everton. Dwight McNeil there. Sean Longstaff from Newcastle. We've got Luke Shaw from Manchester United. Obviously, he's injured constantly. Kane Lewis Potter from Brentford. Napoli have pulled one back. Then we have a Luis Diaz fire card, which looks very good. And an adrenaline rush Ollie Watkins. Obviously, it would be better if I didn't have green screen on because it's partly green. And then a free online digital pack. So that's the first one. We might open one more, but we will get to half time, and Pingle has put it in the back of the net to make it 3-1. I tell you what, as it's the first half, we will open our golden baller as well. And we have Phil Foden. I think I've already got Phil Foden, so that's useful. I think because I opened a few packs, the first few packs earlier on, and if I remember rightly, it's number 6. It is. So obviously Phil Foden's quite a common golden baller, unfortunately. But we will get more limited editions in my tin. So we will see. Here's Nero to Clerk. Ooh. It's 4-1 here. We are pretty dominant. Hine to Pingle. Out to Lala. Zhao. Zhao. Here's Pingle. Plays it out. Weidinger. Pingle. Nero unable to get his head to it. But Nero's looking very good. I've got to say, I've really liked him so far. He really does feel like a step up in that central midfield role. And Lala's been playing brilliantly as well. But we all know that I've got a soft spot for Lala. I have done since we bought him. And unfortunately, with that injury, I thought he would never quite get up to where he could potentially be. But he has. Urkel's going to come on as box to box. Alejandro's coming off for Min. Well, that's another youngster, isn't it? Still there. You know what? 4-1 up. Youngsters coming on. And that'll do for now. It's only half time. We'll make some changes later on. And as we start the second half with a free kick, it's played headed down to Zhao, bouncing around. We're unable to get a goal, but our first card is Raul Jimenez from Fulham. And then we have Guillermo Vicario, goalkeeper from Spurs. We'll do them in a minute. we have Lucas Dieng from Villa. There's that one. Pedro Porro from Spurs, who I recommend having your dream teams. Pingle with the free kick, plays it long. Ball falls to Zhao, and Zhao then pops in across, and Costa finishes it off beautifully. We have Højlund from Manchester United. Richarlison from Tottenham. There. We've got a super shot stopper, Jordan Pickford. There we go. You can just about make that one out. And then the pièce de résistance, the greatest badge in the Premier League. It's Ipswich Town. Of course it is. Beautiful, that. Absolutely brilliant. I'm so happy I got that. Fantastic. I'll sort them out in a little bit. So yes, if you would like to see either standalone videos or potentially me just include them, weekly video or something, once a week we'll open some cards while we play some Football Manager. Let me know down in the comments. I will definitely be buying more. It's just down to you guys, what you guys want. If you want to see them, if you don't, each to their own. If you don't want to see it at all, that's another option. So we've got 3 options really. Want to see it while we're playing Football Manager in the middle of an episode, want standalone videos just for the cards, or not bothered at all, couldn't care less. If you let me know, that'd be great. And we will come back for Basel and Villarreal. We'll play the 2 games offline. We'll be back for Basel and Villarreal in the next episode. But if you enjoyed that, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. I've been the Masked Manager, and until next time, I have spoken.